Dorian, I've been in Charlie's shoes. I mean, he lost a son. And obviously Jared can never come back, but having Rex in his life now, it feels like redemption.
But with Echo being Rex's mother, it can only be a disaster.
Well, he's not focusing on Echo. He's focusing on building a relationship with Rex and Shane. And I have to let him do that, even if it means I have to accept Echo.
So you're just going to let her get cozier and cozier inside your house, and then one night when you are away, she'll go wandering down the hallways and, by accident, open the wrong door. And stumble into the wrong bed.
Okay, it's not going to happen.
You're practically drawing her a map.
Look, she's the mother of Charlie's son. I cannot push her out of the house now without looking like an absolute villain.
Of course not. That's my job.
Rex, you look so much better than you did. We were worried.
Yo, what did the doctor say?
I'm gonna be fine.
Oh, thank God. Are they releasing you?
Yeah, hold on. Let's go back to what you were saying a minute ago. You were telling her to do something for me.
No, I was just asking her if she would donate some blood.
No, don't. Stop. I've been lying to this child his whole life, and it's got to stop. Charlie here thinks that I have a drinking problem.
That's yours?
Oh, it was in my purse.
Maybe Charlie's right. In case you care, Shane already has one grandmother with alcohol issues. He doesn't need to hear about you spending the night in a gutter or ending up in the drunk tank. He's had enough heartbreak in his life.
Yeah, I know, and you don't have to worry because I won't add to that. Because Charlie's wrong. I don't have a problem.
You know, the first step is admitting it. And I know how hard that can be, but you can do it. Look, you have been alone for a long time. But you don't have to be. Not anymore. Because if you want, I'll see you through this. I promise I will be right there with you every step of the way.
Then maybe it is time I admit I have a problem. For Rex's sake.
Why don't you get over yourself, John? I never said that I hired Rex to work for me. You did.
Whatever you say, Todd. I look forward to seeing you all in the near future.
Okay. You want to tell me what's going on here? Why'd you lie to John?
How do you know he was lying?
Because I had those cufflinks made for Todd when we were married, and they were one of a kind.
Even though you barely knew your father, for anyone to die like that, that's horrible.
I guess.
Well, I know how you felt about him, but no matter what, he's still your father.
Right. I know I'm supposed to feel something, but I can't. All I can do is wish that he never came here. It would have been better for everyone. So do not ask me to feel sorry, Danny, because I will never feel sorry that he's dead.
I hate that you have to go through this, Matthew. It's not fair.
Okay to interrupt now?
Relax, Darren. Matthew's going through some pretty heavy stuff right now.
Not as heavy as what Nate's going through. Trust me.
She hasn't turned up anywhere? Sorry, Commissioner. Hey, thanks for checking.
Anytime.
Why weren't you wearing this red? Remember what I told you when I gave you this ring? I said, you're my home. You always have been.
When I promised to spend the rest of my life making you as happy as you made me, I meant it. And I still do.
No. You told me that you got Bo into your bed.
I did. I had to drug him first. But I did. Got him into bed, and then...
Don't worry, Bo. You didn't betray your wife.
Then what?
I kissed him. I did everything that you're supposed to do. Until he pushed me away.
Inez, you shouldn't have let him do that.
It wasn't up to me. Bo just couldn't be unfaithful to Nora. And there was nothing I could do to fight that. So you see, Clint, there are certain things in this world that you can't control. Like your brother's love for his wife.
Stop making excuses. You failed.
You failed me too. So I guess our little deal is null and void.
What does that mean?
Lisa, I owe you nothing. So if you think that I'm gonna let Bo think that he cheated on Nora when he didn't, you're crazy.
Inez, you can't tell him.
Of course I can.
Not if your son's life means anything to you.
You're going to throw Echo out of my house? How? You'd need a crowbar.
I have more subtle techniques in mind. What?
Subtlety is not your strong suit.
Pardon me? Do you want that woman out of your house, or do you not?
Yes, you know that I do. And you know why I do. But I don't know why this is so important to you.
Maybe because I'd like to see a happy marriage survive for a change. Or maybe because I don't want to see you hurt the way David hurt me.
Dorian, that's a very nice thing you just said to me.
Don't get used to it.
Oh, not a chance. Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's shake on this, shall we? We are going to bring that bitch down.
I can't argue with you, Charlie, because you've been there. You admitted you had a problem, and you beat it. But not everyone is that strong.
You're stronger than you know.
Well, why don't we ask Rex about that? I mean, how strong was I when I left him here all those years ago?
Everyone makes mistakes when they're young and scared.
But the problem is I'm still scared. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I have what it takes to go the distance with this.
You won't be alone.
Really? Did you mean that, Charlie? You meant that when you said you would be here every step?
Every step.
Yeah, me too.
Well, then how can I refuse? How can I refuse to give this everything I've got?
You won't regret it. Okay? But it's going to take time, you know.
I'll give it time. I will. For my family.
You can't threaten me anymore.
I don't make threats, Inez. I make promises. And I make good on my promises, too. You know that. I got James the grant to go to college, didn't I? And who was it that got Bobby his job back?
I paid a big price for those things.
Yeah, well, as well you should. Nothing is free in this world. I learned that a long time ago from my father. So now if you will just follow through on this one last thing, your debt will be paid. All you have to do is keep Bo thinking that your relationship was indeed consummated.
And if I don't?
Well, then I will have to tell the police that your son was at the scene of his father's murder.
You know, it's normal to be numb right now. You're in shock.
You think so?
Nate, I was watching you. When Darren said that your dad had been murdered, you didn't even look surprised.
I wasn't.
Is Nate okay?
I don't think it's sunk in yet.
I guess that's no surprise. For a son to lose his father doesn't get any worse than that.
Just come back to me, Red. That's all that matters. Everything else we can handle. What I did, as bad as it was, we'll work through it. We'll find a way. Because I will do anything. Nora? Nora? Come on, honey. Thanks, Dad.
That's weird. I forgot you gave me these cufflinks, Blair.
You forgot.
I've been worn them some time. Found the other one upstairs.
That explains why I didn't know about him. But it doesn't explain why you, lied to John.
It wasn't a lie. It was an oversight.
And was it an oversight when you didn't admit to having hired Rex to investigate Eddie Ford? Because, I happen to know differently.
Well, that's 2 for 2, Todd. So why don't you tell us what else you're lying about? Please, you need to talk about what happened or it's gonna eat you alive.
I do need to talk. Just not to you. Start. I need to go to the police.
This must be your lucky day.